no fun. That's how they do it where we from. You know it don't start till one. That's how they do it where they from.
You're listening to the No Big Deal Podcast.
Move fast, make it don't 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 move, 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 don't move. Yak it to the yak it to the yak it to the yak.
This guy.
Oh, is it your
Joey.
camera? I forgot
Yeah.
your camera's got
Remember, I cracked my screen.
Yeah, I forgot.
We can talk about that.
We're live.
Well,
Good
hey,
intro.
whoops. Welcome to another episode of the No Big Deal Show. I am one of your hosts, No Name King.
Oh, wireless freak. And then
There it is.
Face in your face. I guess it just says user right there, but oh well.
and then okay.
I like it.
And then back to the host.
Dude, it's weird backwards, dude. That is so weird.
What's up,
So-
guys? Thanks for joining. This is kind of a new trial for the No Big Deal Show.
New platform.
Yeah, multiple platforms. We're streaming across multiple right now.
The whole world is just in ecstatic. We're broadcasting on different platforms right now.
Wow.
Dave's
I know.
coming to you live from, I think, a forest fire right now.
No, well, okay, I'm trying to set something up back here, but it's not going.
I'm really
very well.
surprised there's not shoes and shoelaces over those power lines over there.
There's no drug dealers over here. Come on now. That's how you find the drug dealers.
Knowledge dropper.
Next time I come over, I think I'm going to have to throw my old smelly shoes up there, shorts. Just
I'm getting seasick with your camera. What the heck, dude?
Here, I'll put it down. I'll put.
Blair Witch Project over there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set up this thing that I have for the golf net, so I don't have to hold the camera. You know.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, like a tripod?
Uh-huh. That's what they call me, but
Oh, I called the guy in Austin Powers.
Oh, man.
Me.
so I'm seeing if I could set it up because then I don't have to worry about holding it. But it's set up for the golf for my net so I could capture distance and stuff. So I just got to reconfigure it over here.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time to do it. Awesome.
Yeah, right before we go live.
This was on the fly. Oh, well. It is what it
Like,
is. It's
now we're
fine.
getting nauseous.
All right.
So you're telling
So,
me
yeah.
you were holding your camera during your practice swings? What's going on there?
No, I had it set up really low so I could capture speed and it can like calculate distance.
Do you play it in slow motion? Back the video so you can see what you're doing wrong.
No, I already know that I suck really, really bad, so I haven't used this in a long time. Yep.
Well, we got the golf topic's always a good topic, but we got a wide variety of topics this episode. We can start off with what do you want to guys start off with? We can start off with the latest news. Apple release.
Yeah.
Oh, iOS 14,
Yeah.
the new watch. Are you guys pumped on the new watch?
2 new watches.
Wow. Is that the new one?
No, this is open.
You got the inside scoop.
I'm not up to speed with Apple right now, so I'm.
You're an Apple user, though, aren't you?
What's that?
You're an Apple user, though, right?
Yes, I have an iPhone.
You and a billion other people.
No.
That's it.
I'd have to say the only thing that I was excited about in the release was the new Touch ID on the iPad.
What is up with that? I heard something about it. I'm not sure what it is.
I just watched kind of just the overview of the announcement. Basically, it's got I forget what exactly it is, but it's some new coding or something on there that's on the that makes it really flush onto the screen or of the iPad, I guess, that picks up your finger faster. But
They've been talking about
it
that.
shows me that Face ID. They're backtracking. Everybody wants that Touch ID back, dude.
No, they said that day
now.
one. They said that day one that they wanted to integrate Touch ID to anywhere on the screen. So Face ID was a perfect gap.
Well, you have the option of doing Face ID or fingerprint on that device, right? It does both, I think.
Yes.
That's cool.
But, okay, so that was kind of funny. I was listening to a podcast earlier about that, And they're like, oh, wow, now when you do something super secure, you can do Face ID and fingerprints for 2-factor. And I'm like,
That doesn't count.
yeah, they're both the same factor. They're both something that you are. So it doesn't count as 2 extra factors. Which I
That's
thought,
funny.
but whatever. So I installed iOS 14 on 2 devices, my iPad and my phone.
And how's it rocking?
Dude, it was a flawless install. I literally can't tell you what the hell it changed. It looks exactly the same. Like, I don't see any differences yet.
I think the biggest thing is supposed to be how you can organize your apps, right?
My apps didn't change how they're organized.
Hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yet to be seen. It was flawless install. Flawless install, no problems.
I don't even if my work phone can even get the upgrade. It's got so little storage.
My work phone's stuck at 12. I can't go any higher than 12 on my phone.
Oh wow.
Hardware limitation.
Yeah. I'm done.
I mean, what else did they go? They released a watch.
Apple One.
Apple
bundle
One
service.
That I'm actually interested in. That'll save me money. Because we're on a family plan with like storage. So like just the storage and the Apple Music, I think I'm going to save money going to the Apple One premium bundle.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you get that fancy plan, that means you'll get the fitness app too when it comes out.
Yeah, what is that? I didn't watch the thing.
No idea. I didn't watch it either. I just saw it coming later.
Is it like that? What's the thing where you run in front of your TV?
Oh, the mirror.
Is it Pendulum or
the Peloton?
Yeah.
Peloton? Is it going to be like that?
I thought Lululemon bought the mirror though.
Well, no. I'm saying that the new Apple Fitness app, workout app, is it going to be where they have structured workouts?
I don't know.
That makes sense for them to get in that game.
They got the watches.
Yeah.
Dude, the new watch.
They just hire all those damn trainers.
Yeah.
They got everybody.
Yeah.
They probably don't have to hire anybody. They just tell some engineer that says, "Hey, an hour out of your day, you're teaching this class."
And he's like, "Okay, I'll put down the frozen burrito and the 15th jolt today, and I'll go out and run a spin class."
Yep.
Did you see the new watches do oxygen blood sensing, which is kind of interesting?
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah.
So
Your oxygen levels in your blood.
yeah, I'm thinking theoretically, like they could, with enough data points, predict people having COVID.
Yeah, that was a piece of it. Like, so I think they had to hit in that market because golfers have to wear the Whoop devices for that exact reason. Because based on symptoms and your heartbeat, and if you're getting tired, they can predict that you're getting sick.
It always goes back to sports with you.
Well, that's why they're doing it.
I don't think the Apple did it for the golfers.
No, but I mean, you just got to stay ahead. It's doggy dog world. If Fitbit did something and Apple didn't, then it's just one other thing that they can't. So it's like you got to, stay on top of each other's game.
But they actually got FDA approval, which was interesting.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a huge thing too with the heartbeat, was because people were getting their medical insurance to cover Apple Watch purchases.
for the heart.
Yeah,
the
for the rhythmic. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is just one more thing now that's like a justification. So
Wow.
There's always the rumors they're working on that blood sugar or blood glucose stuff.
Well,
for diabetic.
I think they'll get there 100%.
Yeah.
So how is this
Once they get in that, game over.
Yeah.
That's that'll be crazy.
How is this thing sensing this? Is it just like from touch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually penetrate the skin for the blood oxygen sensor or the EKG stuff or the heart sensing stuff, which is interesting.
That's crazy.
The EKG thing's interesting because you enable the functionality, and then there's a metal ring on the back of the watch that's touching your skin, and then there's a metal ring in the crown, and you hold your finger on this during the sensing, and it completes a circuit of electricity, and then that's what it uses to measure your heartbeat with the EKG.
Wow.
It's crazy, man.
So at least they don't have to install a chip in your head, right? At least
Oh, see, segue.
That's
Not
true.
not yet.
That's coming.
That's a good one. Not
So
yet.
let's talk about that. What the heck is up with that? Like, I have no idea what that guy's doing.
It's in the pigs.
So, so from my understanding, I watched not all of it, but majority of the presentation, and it was more of like a sales pitch that I got from Elon. Was that he's just trying to get basically like the best of the best minds and pitch out this idea to them to come join Neuralink, so that they can create this basically link that they put under the skull that, from what he was saying, will help with, you know, people that can't walk, you know, they're you know, people that are addicts, you know, everything in life. That he says it could just totally change the way of the world by basically they place it. I forget wherever he said specifically. Schwartz, do you remember?
I thought it mattered different based on what the targeted link was for.
What part of the brain?
That was my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, because what they do is like they cut a piece of your skull out, and then where you're missing synapses and links, they go in and they put it in there and they stitch it, and then they put the skull back in place, and then the chipset or whatever that's driving the Neuralink, it becomes part of your skull.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Wow.
As a Tesla owner, I mean, their build quality is pretty good, but I'm not going to trust it putting something in my brain.
Yeah, you can totally get hacked, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the beginnings of this was the cochlear implant, right? That they put on the brain for deaf people.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
guess it's maybe the next phase of that. But for somebody who's like super scared of artificial intelligence, this seems like a major step towards some kind of artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
For sure.
Cyborg style.
Mind control.
Very
Does he have a new
Dude,
company for this? Or is it... Does he have a cool
was that
company name for this?
Neuralink.
Oh, that's the name of
Neuralink.
it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of their product and
Yeah.
the company. I think there's like him and like 5 or 6 scientists. I can't remember, Ken, if you remember. But there's like a small set of them,
Yeah, something
almost
super
like a
small.
board. There's like 10 of them. And like you said, they're asking for engineers, anybody that wants to work their product. But it's just him and a couple scientists.
That's
He
cool.
pretty much, I think he's some of the money behind it. The idea's been around for a long time. There's been small sample sizes, but he's jumping in. I think he's kind of the face, the value, and the money.
Oh yeah, 100% he's the
Yeah.
face. I also like in the presentation where he's like, I could have a Neuralink in my head right now and nobody would notice. Your hair grows
Oh my gosh.
It's like, God, does this guy really have something in there right now? You know, it's like one of those things where he's just like, it's
On
messing
Joe
with us,
Rogan, he
but-
said that he would be one of the first to put it in.
Wow.
But you said they put it in pigs?
That was the demonstration. Yeah, they used pigs, and there's like, I forget how many, half of the pigs had the Neuralink and half were normal.
What did it make them do?
Shy.
Do what?
It did make him shy. It was funny because it was a live event, and the pig that actually had the Neuralink did not want to come out. But the other 2 pigs did come out that didn't have it, or they had it at one point and they removed it after like 3 months trial, and then they're perfectly fine. And then now they had the one that had it in there didn't want to come out.
So is
and
the
show
Neuralink
anybody.
basically, is that just proving that it's not going to permanently damage the pigs?
I think so.
Yes, and it was also kind of giving out live readings of the
Brain activity?
what
Brain
like
activity.
the brain activity kind of, and he had it on a screen, but I mean,
It all looked.
nobody knew what the hell was on the screen.
It all
really.
looked like the Matrix, dude. It was just a bunch of lines of code, is what it looked like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is. Gee.
Yeah, they're trying to get FDA approval pretty quick. Like they're trying to move pretty quick on it.
So he's got Tesla, he's got the Boring
I think they're
Company, he's
testing.
got, well, what was Solar City, which is now Tesla again. Neuralink. Does he have other companies that we don't know about?
Yeah, I think he has like 10 companies.
That dude is, man, he is like a workaholic. I would not work that dude's schedule at all.
Well, it was cool because on the last interview, or not on the last, but the last thing he was talking about was about how he's trying to sell all of his worldly possessions and just have nothing basically connected to him. Because he's talking about the more you have, the more people will go after you.
Yeah, he's selling all of his stuff. He's only keeping like a couple cars and sentimental stuff. They put stuff in storage, and he's selling everything else.
Yeah.
Pretty soon he's just going to be like a head and floating in a jar, and he's just going to talk through the computer.
Is it called the simulation or something where he's just going to be a consciousness?
Yeah.
And his body will go away. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
It's more statistically probable that we're in a simulation than we're not.
Wow, this is a sucky ass game that we're in, man.
This was a bad expansion pack. 2020 was a bad expansion.
Yeah, I was going to say this level's pretty difficult.
Yep.
So what other things we got here? We got the new Bill and Ted. Nobody's seen it. We've seen the trailers though.
Not yet. Yep.
Yeah.
Do we want to see it?
Dude, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got like a 90. Dude, it got hella good reviews.
Yeah, I saw good things written about it. So,
I mean, it's got Keanu in it. Well, I mean, what can you expect? It's already an A movie.
but is he avenging his dog in it? That's the question. See,
he's saving the universe.
Okay, yeah, true.
But I don't.
There's gonna be some way they're gonna freaking like do some homage to the
John
Matrix
Wick.
And John Wick in it. Like it's gonna be a dog where he travels.
If anything, there's got to be a shout out to one of the greatest, funniest comedians of all time. And since he can't be in it,
George Carlin.
Yeah, how are they gonna do that? You know, there's got to be something to him.
True. A little homage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see it. Obviously, my wife just saw Bill and Ted's the original one for the first time and was
excellent
adventure.
Yeah.
She was like, it's okay. It's all right.
It was a different time. It was a different time when that came out.
Yeah, it was. People actually talk like that then.
That's true.
People actually thought Van Halen was good.
So, is Bill and Ted, is that available to stream now? If you like purchase it or something, is that what's going on with that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know it's video on demand purchase, but yeah, you're right.
Got it. Okay. Because we're all quarantined. A lot of this is just being offered up at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wish that. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the movie industry, I think, really realized with Tenet, like they tried to be that forefront, but they're still doing okay, but they're bombing hard at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Because they're all closed.
Yeah. And even like,
you guys see it? You guys see it?
I really want to see it, but no, not yet.
Me either.
See what?
Tenet.
Oh, I don't know about it.
I saw Tom Cruise was trying to promote it up. He went to the movies in like London, and there was a video where they're like, "How the hell did they know who I am? I got a mask on." You don't know.
You have the exact same mannerisms and speech and everything.
Yeah.
You're carrying Scientology, bro.
Yeah, but speaking of like whatever his name is, Robert Pattinson or whatever the hell his name is.
Oh yeah.
The new and the new Netflix movie with him and Tom Holland is getting hella good reviews.
Tom Holland. Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's
one.
like the Devil You Know or something like that.
Is that on Netflix already?
Yeah, I think it came out.
Oh, okay.
I saw it on Twitter. It was trending, and it's getting pretty good reviews already.
I'm digging the new Batman trailer. I'll say that.
There's a new Batman?
Yeah, with the guy from Twilight. He's Batman.
Yeah. Justin's like, nah, I'm not having it.
It does look good. The bat suit where the two guns make the Batwing looks badass.
It looks good. I mean, the trailer does look good, Justin. Give it a shot. Just check it out. See what you think. It's you don't think Twilight when you watch it.
It's not shot in that washed out light color.
No. It's Nolan there.
He's He's a really, really pale Batman, actually, almost like a vampire.
Are you Team Batman or Team Robin?
Dude, everyone loved Gordon Levitt Hewitt as Robin.
Yeah, that's true.
They did.
Well, it's a little.
Did you? Speaking of Netflix,
Nolan-esque. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to say it was Nolan. The trailer's Nolan-esque. It's kind of dark and gritty. I think it's
Jason, did you read any like the behind the scenes stuff where like Robert had to fake in a family emergency because he didn't want to tell Nolan that he was going to interview for like the greatest trilogy?
Yes, I did read about that, and I don't blame him actually. Everybody holds that trilogy up to holds other movies up to that trilogy and says, "Is it as good as this?" So
yeah. But he seemed like, from everything I read, it seemed like he was pretty cool with it. He's like, hey, they're doing whatever they want. I mean, they want to make money and reboot it, then that's on them.
Yep.
Jason, what's the biggest movie you've gone in for an audition for?
Biggest movie? I don't know.
Is there ever like a movie like the new Star Wars is coming out that you're like, I need to get in an audition. I don't care what it's going to take.
Yeah.
I've hardly been in.
Well, except for the casting couch, not that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've hardly been in any movie auditions, and the ones that I have been in have been really independent, low budget type of films. So
like Peanut Butter Falcon Tales.
Oh, not even as high profile as that. We're talking. Dude, we're
Peanut Butter Falcon was huge.
Shit.
We're talking about Sacramento here, so I haven't. Well, let's see. I will.
Hey, Revenge of the Chupacabra is on Netflix, I believe.
Is it? Oh God.
I think it is. Don't
waste your time. I love the creator of it. No disrespect to him or the team, but it's I don't think I could sit through it. So.
What's crazy is I was watching Felicia Day's gaming stream on Twitch the other day. And I watched it and every time they ask her about her Smosh appearances.
Oh wow!
Like being on Smosh is like a huge deal, which you've been on more than once.
Yeah. I just a couple of people just this week were like, "Hey, were you on Smosh?" They were like chatting with me through social media, and I was like, "Yep." Guilty. Yeah.
That's cool.
But like biggest things, I went out for like TV shows, what's that show? It was canceled though. It was shooting in San Francisco called I think it was called Chance or something like that, or it was the guy from it was Hugh Laurie, English actor.
House?
Yeah, House, but it was this new show that was like a season or two. It might have been. It was a season or two in San Francisco, and he played a doctor or a neurosurgeon or something like that, and they got canceled. But I went in for that. I went in for some other things that were pretty decent. Not features necessarily, but legit shows. There was also just kind of a general casting where they just kind of like wanted to see people of different ethnicities just to kind of consider them for future projects down in LA, and I sat in with one of those people and did an audition for that. But yeah.
So if the new Star Wars movie is going out, you can't go to your agent and say, "Get me an audition."
I could, but it's like good luck. You really have to have an LA agent or somebody of that caliber or nature, someone that big that is tied into that or is somehow working
to get your foot in the door.
Yeah, somehow working on that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So is it impossible? Probably not, but it's unlikely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always
out of curiosity, as an actor, do you find yourself leaning towards specific like types of movies like rom-coms or sci-fi or do you just
cinephile movies?
As far as my personal taste, or as far as going out to try out for them?
Like going out to try out for them.
It's really it depends on what the script is about, what the writing is like, and then whether that opportunity is even open to me. it's just, do you fit the look? Do you fit the type of character? So a lot of times I don't get those opportunities. I usually go in, and it's unfortunate, but I'm kind of typecast as a corporate office type of guy, So I go out for a lot of corporate videos, a lot of training videos for.
We've seen them.
Yeah.
We've seen them.
Yeah. So like if you see harassment videos, like how to behave in an office environment, I've done a lot of those kind of things.
Cisco wireless training class. I think you were in one of my videos once.
Yeah, I was in Cisco. A lot of Cisco training videos. I've done. PG&E did a like a training video. Several
like
of those.
How to run.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh. How to sweep up the leaves.
Like big companies like that. Usually, I'll be some generic tech guy or office worker. You get.
I imagine is it a boring shoot? Like you go there and they're like, do A, B, C, and D, no improv, don't do anything fun.
No, I mean, I think most shoots are fun. 99% of shoots are fun, and if it's a corporate video, it's still fun because it's a team environment. You've got other actors you're working with, and you're just, and usually you can goof off a little bit, and that's usually behind the scenes. Most of the time, you do want to stick to the script because that's written, it's written that way, and they want you to stick to it. But there's opportunities to improv occasionally, depending on the director and the producers behind the whole thing. And usually you have your client there who is the representative of the company, and they'll say yay or nay about whatever you're doing. But yeah, I always have fun, So
I always think of the training video that Andy Bernard had to do in the office.
Which one was that?
Oh, where he won't wash his eyes?
A laboratory safety video. And he was afraid of putting water in his eyes, and the scene called for him to go to an eye wash station. And so he's sitting there screaming when he's putting water in his eyes.
Yeah, it's all fun. The really fun ones are when I do like the harassment videos where I get to play somebody who's either sexually harassing somebody or reacting to somebody doing something inappropriate, and that's funny. It just gets hilarious on set. It gets.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
That's all. That is what they said.
Oh, God.
No comment.
Speaking of that, from the Mulan on Disney Plus.
Yeah. How did we segue? We segue to Mulan off of a harassment video.
Wow. The Drake got Mulan.
Oh,
Time
damn.
to get down to business. So I saw it. Jason, you saw it. You guys saw it, right?
Nope. I ain't
Yeah.
paying $30.
No.
So you saw it, Justin?
I saw it. Yes.
Okay. And what'd you think?
I thought it was definitely different than the original.
Yeah.
Way less funny.
Yeah.
It was super serious.
Yeah.
I thought the cinematography was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The fight scenes were pretty good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get into the story 100%.
Yeah.
Because you had seen the original.
Yeah. It's hard to. I would really like to talk to somebody who's never seen the cartoon and just saw the live one. But yeah, I agree with all those points. Beautifully shot.
Oh,
go ahead.
oh, sorry. As I said, but Shook Knight hasn't seen the original.
Probably.
Not.
Yeah.
It's not here though.
It's it was beautifully shot. I think the acting was solid, for what it was. But I wanted more character development. Somebody else pointed out to me the reason why she didn't like some of it was that it leaned on the original too much, so it kind of assumed that you'd seen it, and so that you already had backstories in your mind. So they didn't take the time to develop the characters out.
The whole ancestor piece was just basically skipped over.
Yeah, and
that was a huge part of the first one.
Yeah, but the fights were great. The sword stuff, like Donnie Yen was great in it. I don't know. This is kind of spoilerish territory. Maybe I won't name the characters, but there was a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back scene in it, Justin. If you remember, between two characters, I won't mention their names, but one of them was like, "Join me," and and I was like, "What is this? This is Darth Vader and Luke right here. What's going on?"
That was not from the original.
No, and it was like, okay, Disney, what are you doing here? You've got your mittens on Star Wars, and you've got Mulan, and you're just mashing the two together.
There was enough in the story not to have that entire arc.
Yeah,
like they did not need it.
No, I thought that was a major slip. I mean, I want to see more of that character, but like on their own, like maybe a spinoff. But like I didn't think it fit with this.
And the whole like there was no Mushu kind of like I understand why they didn't have a dragon, but they didn't play into that very much. Like the whole ancestor piece and the helping them along, and
I think they could have had a Mushu because I mean a lot of supernatural stuff was already happening in the movie, so why not throw a dragon in there that can talk?
A pocket-sized dragon.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like having the real question you want to know. Was it worth $30?
I mean, it depends. If you were there with 15 people, yeah.
But it's the principle that you already pay for a streaming service, and they're going to try to make you pay.
That is not
a bad precedence to set.
Yeah,
that's not the principle. Though. The principle is it should have been in the theaters where they would have made it $400 million.
Yeah,
but they'll make $100 million in 6 months of everyone paying their dues.
It costs to make these movies, or these movies are going to turn into crap.
Yeah,
like we're going to get like Blair Witch movies now because that's what the book movie.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
Dave, just use this camera.
He's shooting his people right now as we speak.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think it was worth $30. I mean, for $30, they should have like FedExed us some popcorn and soda or something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I mean, $30 that makes sense in a big theater. You're buying the popcorn, you're buying snacks. It does come up to about $30 if there's a couple of you, but at home it's like, dude, I got to pay for my snacks too over here and my own groceries.
If I was going to compare it, like I'm going to take it to compare it to Aladdin. I thought the live action Aladdin, even though it was more shot to shot, closer to the cartoon, I thought it was done much better than Mulan. It was, to me, much more entertaining.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. For the record, I did like it. I just want to throw that out there. I just wanted to love it. I expected more. I just wanted to love it. But hey.
How about the whole cancel Mulan because of the lead actress?
Yeah, that was interesting.
That probably hurt some of the. I don't know if it really hurt, but I mean, it was pretty big topic for it seemed like a couple days.
Yeah,
I didn't see too much. I didn't see exactly her tweets, so I can't really talk to it. I know she was pro police in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
Or pro China.
Right. I don't know too much about it. I mean, I didn't go in depth either, but I think that definitely hurt it. And I think maybe Disney was like, let's just get this off the plate and just see what we can, get back from it and just get it done. And let's move on to The Mandalorian so that we get all this negative attention away from us. And
for sure.
That's it.
I cannot wait. The 30th of October, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Is Bill Burr back?
The trailer came out.
Mm-hmm. What character was he?
He was the guy with the gun. The guy that looked like Johnny Knoxville from Men in Black.
Oh.
He was the band of Misfits. Yep. He was like the leader of the rebels or raiders, savages.
Dude, I don't know, but the trailer has got me excited because I think they're going to visit a lot of the planets that we've seen in the previous Star Wars sagas.
Yeah,
I agree.
Which I'm really pumped on.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Because, man, they've done it so good up to this point. Real good.
They need to stretch them out to an hour episodes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. for sure.
I don't care about 30 minutes worth of sketch drawings at the end of each episode.
What do you guys think about the episodic nature of it? Just like, do you wish there was more story arc throughout the season? Or are you guys cool with like one planet, one episode, one journey?
Okay.
I'll go ahead and say I kind of like the one planet, one journey for the way it is now with like a 35-minute or 30-minute episode, how it is now. I'd say I think I like that. I like that feel right now.
So
I think I'm fine with it. I would like to see though, like maybe a 2-parter or a 3-parter. You know what I mean? Just to kind of stretch that out and do a little arc in there every now and then we have the best of both worlds. I think.
Yeah. Agreed.
I like that idea. The thing I like about the story arcs is you get that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Right? You get the cliffhanger and you get that investment into the characters. Like, I mean, people are already invested, but I just got done watching all of the Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, and there's some really good like 1, 2, 3-parters in there that are they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I still think that animated Star Wars is almost one of the better Star Wars stories that are told, Rebels and the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And Clone Wars really depends a lot on story arcs. They have a lot of, even more than 2 or 3-parters in Clone Wars.
Right.
So I think I like like you said, the episodic, you're going to get a new world and a new struggle every week. But I don't know. I kind of want just to cut, like Jason said, a couple of 2-parters to really get that cliffhanger going.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now it's kind of like Star Trek: The Next Generation, where you're just.
Yes.
But what was it? Was it DS9 that started to do longer arcs? I think it was DS9.
And I think there's only the one. I think the Next Generation did that jacked up thing where they would do a 2-parter between seasons.
Yeah.
Like when Picard got affected by the Force.
Yeah, and you had to wait that whole stretch of time, and you're like, "What the hell happened to Picard? What's going on?"
So jacked up. That's not cool. You shouldn't do that.
No, that's mean.
Game of Thrones was famous for that shit too.
I don't know.
I swear.
You know what's hard now too? You know what's hard now too is with the whole season being bingeable, and then you watch the whole thing, and then you got this whole stretch before you see the next season, and you've already you've watched it all in like days, and you've got months, and by the time the second season or whatever the next season comes, you don't remember what the hell happened.
Dude, you gotta watch it again.
The Boys just stopped that in the second season. They only released the first 3 episodes. Every Friday.
Yeah. You guys digging that show? You guys digging that?
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah. Is that a superhero?
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, superhero satire by Seth Rogen.
It's pretty good. You have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll check that out. That sounds right. What streaming service is that on?
Prime. It's a Prime original.
Okay.
Prime. Did you guys see the other streaming service that
what
What happened with Netflix?
Netflix? People were trying to boycott Netflix
Cuties.
because of their original that came out, the Cuties.
What?
It's basically people were calling it like Netflix is pro.
It's about like 12-year-olds that twerk or some shit, and everyone was saying cancel Netflix. It's a documentary.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're like 12-year-olds that twerk like on TikTok or something?
They twerk like they like part of like a dance thing supposedly, and like their main thing is twerking, and people were just up in arms about it. They're like, how can Netflix produce this? Which I mean,
You hear that?
We have a guest. We have a guest on the show.
She just walked outside. She's playing with the dog. She walked through the living room.
oh, actually, that's actually a good point. Mrs. Bear has a connection to child dancing, right?
Yeah.
It's terrible,
Wait,
man.
you have to let him clarify. You have to let him clarify before people get the wrong idea.
It's her nieces, dude. They're in dance, dude, and it's terrible, man. It's every parent thinks that their child's like the next gift of God, and I'm like, Dude, this kid fucking sucks. I mean,
Dude, you're gonna see this someday and be like, "You are the biggest butthole."
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about them. I'm just saying in general. Like, there's always one kid off to the side, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's okay. That kid's like 4, but the rest are in class 7 through 9s." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I get
You're pissed off. You got to spend all that money for gas to get there.
No, normally it's in Rancho.
Oh, okay.
There are ones where we have Yeah, exactly.
You're
No one wants to go to the
Chode.
Nah,
Oh man.
it's just it's one of those things you get dragged to. It is what it is,
Yeah.
Hey, okay. This is a sidetrack since we started twerking teenagers. Did TikTok get shut down?
Not official. And I
The
think
official date was the
No, not
20th,
yet.
but Dummy forgot what day it was and said it was the 15th to everybody, right?
I don't know. I did see yesterday. I think that the deal with Microsoft got shot down.
And so now the only player is Oracle.
Yep. Oracle.
If anybody could fuck up TikTok, it would be Oracle.
It could be the next Sun Systems.
Exactly.
Hey, but I'd gladly sink Sun Systems if I could afford those freaking America's Cup boats. Those things are like $1 billion each.
Or the island of Molokai.
Yeah. He's probably part owner in the Epstein Island.
Oh,
How do you think people got there? It was on those fat boats.
Yeah, on the foils.
That's why he's so tan.
they caught
No.
that. They caught that guy's right-hand lady. What's her name? Ghislaine?
That was girlfriend?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
Supposedly.
For now.
For now.
Dude, the reports of what that chick did, I swear, man. They better not put her in General Pop. She'll be good. She'll be knocked out real quick.
Yeah. Did you guys see
I've
that?
seen
You guys watch that? You guys watch that doc? You did, right?
Well, I have not seen it.
Yeah.
The one with
Epstein
Bill
Island
Clinton
on
in the blue dress as you walk in the building.
Oh man, that's just.
Is it really bad? Is it really disturbing?
The documentary is kind of disturbing, yeah.
But it's not like they have footage or anything.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no,
it's just,
there's no footage, but like topic-wise, yeah, it's pretty disturbing.
Dave, are you watching Twerking Teens right now?
No, I got U.S. Open stuff on. Getting ready for golf.
So you're playing that at full volume during the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the golf tournament starts tomorrow.
So it's the pregame.
Yeah,
Awesome.
exactly. Wingfoot live.
Clubs and the balls doing whatever they do.
There's no sports on tonight. That's all on tomorrow. So this is all. I got that, and I got Forged in Fire. Judge's cut.
Fire. Is that the sword one or the knife one or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they make the knives.
Nice.
It will kill.
It's pretty awesome.
All right. So I can't get that Epstein thing out of my head.
Hold on. I got one more. I got one other Netflix thing to bring up.
Okay.
How crazy is it that they were able to buy Cobra Kai from YouTube and it blow up to #1 for like over a week on Netflix? The show's been out for like over a year, a couple years, and now that it's on Netflix, it's #1 overnight.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
I like it.
It's good.
He doesn't like it. Okay.
It's good.
I watched the first season. The first season was the first episode definitely got.
It's 100%.
So okay, I'm gonna give it the full season.
It's 100% nostalgia. The whole thing.
It's no Tiger King. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Dude,
That's
every night there's a new Tiger King thing about how the SWAT is diving into the lake to look for bones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, a Dateline. Dateline did a 2-hour special on Carol.
The
Baskin.
bitch Carol Baskin.
Hey man, she caused 2020, man.
Carol Baskin.
She's on Dancing with the Stars.
What?
No, she is not.
Yes, she is.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Well, freaking Tiger King himself's in jail, dancing to his. Tiger King's dancing with his one hand, John, freaking in jail.
Man, if her dance partner goes missing, we know what happened to him.
does she have that little flower while she's doing the dances?
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
Oh, God.
No. I've never seen
Tiger King yet?
Dancing with the Stars, so I don't know.
That is horrible. I'm sorry. If she's not Dancing with the Stars, they should not give her money. And I'm going to take that away from Dancing with the Stars for promoting her to do that.
Well, thanks, Disney.
Give me a break. It is Disney, huh?
It's ABC, yeah.
They're pro Carol Baskin.
They're all about them cool cats and kittens.
Cool cat.
Where do you think they get most of their lines from for Lion King?
Oh,
They're all about
Yeah, you didn't really think that was Beyonce, did you? That's just the tiger. Lioness.
supporting China and Hong Kong and supporting Carol Baskin. They've really drawn a line in the sand of where their morals are. I'm just saying. Come on.
Yeah.
That's upsetting to me.
That's it.
Well,
That's
watch
the only
Watch
thought
right
is-
now, those bad things.
Yeah.
Jesus. Dude, actually, like, half the topics we're going to talk about have something to do with Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
They
there's
have
so
a lot of stuff.
That's true.
What'd you think?
There's still one other topic.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see?
I want to
Dave.
hear
Oh,
about
yeah.
Forcefest.
Is your volume up on your TV?
No, it's not on at all.
What the heck is that feedback sound? Whatever. It's all good.
Yeah,
I
I
have
know
my
what you're
fan
talking
going.
about, Justin. I
Here's
hear
my fan.
but
Oh, I have fans going too. I have the house is open, so I have fans going.
Is that better?
Okay, so it's better, yeah. Good enough. It's about par for our podcast, you know.
Yeah.
You can't.
The AirPods died too, so I had to switch to these knockoff headphones.
Oh yeah, and don't worry, I forgot to start recording, so we're good.
Great.
Oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, Forcefest, yes. So a couple weekends ago, I helped put on. Okay, Dave, I think those might be your headphones.
Uh-oh.
I think China's listening.
Oh, 100% they're from China, dude. They're what I listen to at night. Because, like I said, my AirPods died.
They're TikTok certified
Probably.
Huawei headphones.
You're going to wake up fluent in Mandarin and not know why.
Dude,
It's gonna
I
be
know.
Like subliminal.
We're gonna go to a dumpling house, and he's just gonna start blasting it out. We're gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, he'll have that.
Dude.
He'll have that.
That guy on
He's
YouTube,
like,
I watch that guy on YouTube's videos all the time. That guy's hella funny.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yeah.
What the hell's his name? Xing something? He's a white guy that goes into Chinatowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
and what's funny is that people just get so excited because they're like, first they're put off. They're like, "Whoa, what's this dude trying to do?"
Yeah.
And then the guy starts like speaking their local dialect, and it freaks them out, which is so cool to see.
It's very cool.
Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, Forcefest, yes. So 2 weeks ago now, I helped host a fan-driven online Star Wars convention. It was pretty cool, called Forcefest, and it was on this platform. That's how we found out about it, and it went pretty well. There was like more than 60 panels. And everything from like collectors to people that wrote fan movies. Jason, I sent you a link to a bunch of those like fan-made films, some of them which were pretty phenomenal.
Cool.
They didn't really have any like big name stars that I could think of. They had Adam Savage on there. They had Adam Savage and two of the people from ILM.
He's the one that likes to sleep with his sister or some shit.
What's up?
What?
Adam Savage. He's the one that's blowing up because he like beat up his stepsister or some shit. She's going after him hard.
What?
Oh, I think he said sleep with her.
Look it up. I don't know, something about he used to beat her up or sexually abuse her.
Well, those are too big.
Two different things. Yeah.
There's a cancel Adam Savage culture going on.
Oh, everyone's
Oh my
getting
God.
canceled. Why is everyone getting
Are
canceled?
you on white man Twitter? Is that where you're getting all of this weird ass stories?
If you don't believe me.
So anyway, Adam Savage and two people from ILM were paying tribute to the guy who passed away from MythBusters.
Oh yes.
Grant?
Grant, yes, because he was huge in the Star Wars community, and because he worked at ILM, worked on some of the Star Wars stuff, and was just like an all-around geek and was really well known in geekdom. So they had a really cool like 2-hour tribute to him. So that was pretty awesome. And then, like I said, just a bunch of collectors, a bunch of people that are just interested in Star Wars. I found out there's a whole like worldwide group of amateur lightsaber fighters. And there's temples all around the world where they get together and they do lightsaber fighting, which I thought was interesting. That's stuff you didn't even know about. And you're like,
Hell yeah.
it's way more geekier than I would have ever thought.
Yeah, I know a dude who does that. He's part of, there's a name for it. There's his particular legion of something. And he's got the whole, he's got like the hockey mask looking thing and the armor. And yeah.
So is that past LARPing?
I would say it's not quite LARPing because they're not necessarily role-playing 100%. I think a lot of it's about the sport and the skill of doing it. But it's like 99% of the way there. Like, really, all they need to do is go into the forest and they're LARPing.
So that sounds pretty cool, Justin.
I mean, some of the Adam Savage panel had over 200 live watchers, and they raised close to like $3,300 for Make-A-Wish in LA.
That's cool.
So that was pretty cool. And overall, I thought it was good. It was kind of a replacement for Celebration, which is the Star Wars convention that happens, I think, every other year.
Right.
And it was supposed to be that day, that weekend in Anaheim. So a lot of the people that have been going to Celebration for a long time were like, okay, we need to have something. So they put this on. And I did some of their DevOps stuff in the background, like set up Slack and did some of the technical stuff for them. So that was fun.
I feel like there's another story with like a name or something that happened.
A name.
Remember you said what your name was because you had to use Facebook?
Yeah. Your
name. That's the story we've been waiting for.
Yeah, okay. So during the setup, part of it was testing the Facebook live stream from Get Vocal. So there was like, you can live stream to tons of platforms. So they're like, can you test Facebook? We're going to go live and you need to test it. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have a Facebook. I'm not signing up for Facebook, but the NBD podcast has got Facebook. So I'm set. So I log into the NBD podcast. They start their live stream. I join it and I chat. Hey guys, live stream looks good. Didn't realize the name was, what the hell's the name of it? Hugh Janus.
Hugh Janus.
So here, Hugh Janus just chatted, said your stream looked good, and I was like, they never said anything about it, but I know they read it.
Oh, that's funny.
And there's no way to change your name in Facebook, apparently.
They're just like, okay, why do you freak his alias now is Hugh Janus?
If on Facebook, if a huge anus follows you, don't worry. It's just the NBD show.
Hey, it's a good thing because Hugh Davis is red right now, guys.
I'm more
They're-
the whole
big
guy.
thing.
Thanks.
That's hilarious.
So that was the all about the Forcefest stuff, which was pretty good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
That sounds awesome.
It was,
And this was a
3 days,
multi-day,
Friday
like,
night.
week-long?
Well,
How
2
long
days,
was it?
Friday night, and then Saturday and Sunday. So I helped host a panel,
Okay.
3 panels, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. And it was just kind of like moderation for the chat stuff. Make sure no Star Trek scum came in there. Started. Just kidding. That was the thing. Like, we went through these classes. Get Vocal gave us classes on for moderation and stuff, and we're in those classes. And I asked, I go, like, what if a Star Trek guy just comes in and starts talking shit? I'm not gonna block them. This is a free country. Star Trek is just the right to be here in Star Wars. So, like, I'm not gonna talk shit.
That would have been funny. Coming in
Star
strong.
Wars is
Hello.
fake. Star Trek is real.
Exactly.
So yeah,
That's funny.
It was interesting. That's all I got though. That's about the excitement. Otherwise, I'm just at home every day working. It's boring.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I hear you.
I don't know. I think the next podcast, I think we should try to set up we do like different segments. We do segments next time. See how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see how it trains.
Most definitely. We'll throw out some topics in our chat, and then I'll put them together in different kind of categories and verify.
Which reminds me,
sounds good before
we're
we
on
go
tons
live.
of platforms now. Google Play. We're on
Spotify.
iHeartRadio, Apple Music.
iHeartRadio.
I just submitted to Amazon Podcast, which is a brand new service. Jeez. What are the other ones? Oh, anyway, a ton of them. YouTube, all those. So you can find us anywhere if you want to listen.
Nice.
And that's about it.
Very good.
So
I love it.
did we lose Dave?
Yeah.
There he is. All right, cool. All right, so I think we're wrapping it up. You guys have any shout outs to our fan?
No, I don't think so. I'll go see the fan next
Hey,
month.
Homeless in Paradise or Lost in Paradise?
Yeah, that's the
Dude.
plan anyways.
Well, I'll put in to get her a shirt you can take with you.
Yeah, I'm going up there first weekend of October. I think we gave her a magnet. I
Does she have a
think.
sticker?
Okay, shoot us
If not, I'll see you Saturday. Bring something over.
I got some stickers.
shoot us the size of her shirt. I'll order one and get her one out.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll text her. I think she's working. She works night, so I'll text her.
Because
We have a fan?
We have one, yeah.
Is this
one
somebody?
fan.
Is this somebody we know?
It's
Or no?
Bear the Tear's mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, right on.
Yeah. She used to live in her car up in Paradise, but after it burned down, she had to move.
Okay.
And her Twitter tag is Homeless in Paradise.
Wow.
Yeah. She's lost
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Not only has she lost her home, but she lost her username so many times. It might be like homeless 45421 in Paradise. It's
But dude, she had bears waking her up, like rattling her car when she was sleeping in there.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But now she has a little place. She has a place, and she doesn't even live in California, so got to make a little jaunt. Yeah.
So shout outs. And then we have one other fan, Philip, that really likes feet. Philip Cousins.
Dude, show your feet, Ken.
What?
Oh, Philip, yeah. I don't
Show
know
your
if he's-
feet,
I don't
Ken.
know if he's listening. George is gone.
Whoa!
There you go, bud.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Give the fans what they want.
you stoop to any level.
I don't think they want my Hobbit feet.
Oh, geez.
Those are COVID feet.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. This was a great episode. I like the points of us coming up with
Cool, yeah.
categories for the next podcast.
And let us know if this format worked. Like,
hopefully
I'm
our
curious
listeners
to see
enjoyed it.
how this plays out with the whole 4 screens and good stuff like that. So we'll see. Awesome. Well, thanks for listening.
Awesome. Everybody,
Wireless
thanks
free.
for listening. I am No Name King signing out.
Bear the terror.
Peace out.
See you guys.
Awesome. Later, fellas.